The exhibition of Giuseppe Gabellone was closely linked to the concept of time, to its flow, its deposit and stratification. The exhibition, curated by Francesco Stocchi, was decidedly sharp and radical. It was somehow linking the exterior and interior, and was characterized by a crescendo, from the point of view of the density and size of the works. The first room, practically empty and illuminated with natural light, showed only a small sculpture on the ground. It represented a mandibola, which, as the title suggests, was a reproduction of a human jaw, but larger than the real one, almost as if it belonged to an animal. This work suggested a temporal location, difficult to define, as a paradoxical find from the future, and firmly attached to the floor, continuing an ideal, flat line, was also untitled, which presented itself as a stratification of painted sheets of paper, having undergone a sort of fiberglass framing, a process that gave the paper a plastic, sculptural consistency. Untitled is a work that reveals Gabellone's desire to reflect on sculpture, deconstructing its principles, both through the use of paper and through the game of balance between the different layers. In this work, as well as in its dark-colored version, the time is suggested not only by the layering of the paper, but it is also called into question by the time of producing the work itself, a process of execution and setup that requires care and patience. Lifting us up from the ground level line is Untitled, a bronze board, a work with a residual appearance, almost like an archaeological find. And the arrangement is also important. The work is on the wall, like a painting, almost as if it were to deny the traditional full scale of a sculpture. Aligned at the same height as the board, but in another room, there was a galvanized steel structure, with a weave of 400 hemp ropes that form a kind of a bed, on which lay a pair of cypresses. It is a distracting, dreamlike image, in which the vertical element par excellence of a landscape, the cypress, is placed in a horizontal position, like a resting couple. Also in this case, time played a fundamental role, since the cypresses were subject of a natural deterioration, which caused them to change color and width of the foliage. On the occasion of the inauguration, Gabellone had installed film set lights that illuminated the interior of the space from the outside, thus highlighting the opening day and once again emphasizing the temporal and somehow ephemeral dimension of the exhibition.